The government has also moved forward on green transportation, which I think is one of our strongest low-hanging fruits. So specifically with regards to our needs in the Metro Vancouver area, what's the government's plan for financing that? So maybe speak to fuel levy or carbon tax or other.
Well, first of all, let's look at what we have done. The Canada Line, even though it was criticized by some, it has been tremendously successful, and I can't think of too many infrastructure projects that have been so well received and had the objectives reached as well in terms of greenhouse gas reductions. The Evergreen Line, we're financing a big chunk of the Evergreen Line. Again, that will have the same impact as the Canada Line. We're supporting communities to look at planning and creating compact cities. And we have to continue doing that. We have to look at where we can make those differences, encouraging the use of share fleets. And again, Vancouver is a perfect environment for that. This kind of infrastructure to support the use of clean energy vehicles, I think that, along with the LNG or compressed natural gas fleet, whether it's buses in the transit system or whether it's the trucking cargo world, I think we can make some big inroads there too.
So in the face of a potential deficit, I guess where's the financing going to come from these changes, these projects?
Well, when you think about the opportunities around liquefied natural gas, now that's got a few years before we start to see the economic benefits come to the province. But when we get there, there will be tremendous opportunities, I think, to use some of those economic advantages for climate action goals. And so that's one of them. But I think the carbon tax, we've been huge leaders, and we have put every dollar of carbon tax revenue, offset it with income tax reductions or rebates to people. We're doing a review of the carbon tax. We've heard from some people they would like us to continue increasing the carbon tax and perhaps use some of that specifically for green initiatives. I think that's the kind of discussion that we need to continue to have. We always need to worry, though, about getting too far ahead of people, because when we do that, we reduce our competitiveness and our economy suffers. We've been great leaders, and we're only now starting to see real followers. When you look at Alberta has a carbon tax, albeit different than ours and not quite as much as we'd like to see. Washington and Oregon are talking about a carbon tax. Australia now has a carbon tax. Even Republicans in the United States are talking about a national carbon tax. So I think BC's leadership is well known. What we are hoping to see is the followship so that we can make the next big leap forward.